did our annual emergency exercise where we bring our response community together to ensure that we practice a risk within our community and how we're going to respond to it.
We have the simulation cell. We have the incident command post where we're using the police command vehicle.
Right now we have police, fire, EMS. We are all currently inside of this vehicle sharing information with respect to what's taken place so far and what's going to be taking place.
Then we've activated the Emergency Operations Center.
How many patients need to be evacuated by EMS?
So for the event, we created some augmented reality models.
We will have the barricades in place by 10:30 a.m.
It's just been a good way to allow the first responders to really understand what the scene would look like for the exercise.
The purpose of today is to resolve a crisis involving a train derailment with the release of hazardous materials in downtown London.
In order for us to successfully manage any large-scale event, it's not just dependent on one particular agency. It is a team approach where we have to collaborate.
What we have here is basically a rendering of what train crossings would be blocked by the train following the incident. Anyone can basically put them on and they can walk around and do a full visual inspection of the tank car as if they were walking up to the scene.
That information is then passed on to the incident command post, which is passed on to the operations table in the Emergency Operations Center. So operation, planning, logistics, and finance, and each of those functions is responsible for a certain amount of work related to the emergency response. So for example, planning will be developing alternative strategies of what's going to happen in an incident action plan and some contingency plans. Operation is going to be supporting the site. Logistics will be responsible for obtaining the resources that a site requires, and finance is responsible for paying off the resources that are required. The policy group is being activated, so they will determine the strategic direction of the response, as well as business continuity or continuity of operation for the rest of the city. For example, garbage pickup is still active in other parts of the city not impacted by the emergency. So we need to make sure that all the key players are in the same room so that they can share the information and be up to date on what's occurring at the emergency site.
As we often say, it's not a matter of if this will happen. We know within any community, at some point, there's going to be a large-scale event that we need to prepare for and be ready to respond to. And today is all about ensuring we have that level of preparation and making sure that our team is ready to take care and keep the public safe.